Dan and Kelly, do you think, why do you think Beth turned this around on Joran and Satish and Deepak?
Because the family secret would have been out. The home life would have went out. It was a perfect alibi. I mean, there's tapes, I've seen tapes of her laughing and everything, and after this, I've seen it, I have a tape that will be, I mean, she's laughing and everything, and I mean, your daughter's murdered.
Right.
A mother doesn't do this. I mean, we're parents. I mean, you don't do that. She had a perfect alibi with Joran, so when Joran gave an interview to Greta, did he lie at the beginning? Yeah. But a 17-year-old boy to pull off an international mystery and to take exams the following morning, give me a break. And it's just common sense. So she's had a perfect alibi. Joran told us, he said, you know, it said us, what, a couple years ago, I would take a lie detector test. But here's what we're saying. Beth and Jugs need to take a lie detector test.
No, they never did.
They need to take one about their family life and knowing that there was problems. If they want Joran to do what she said tonight, and she said it to us, she would not sit with Joran. What mother would not sit and look in the eyes of the person? What mother would not do it? And she says, if he's hooked up to a polygraph test, let it happen to her too. Prove us wrong. We have way too much information that nobody else has seen, and it's just time for the truth to come. It's the truth. And Aruba has been wrongly blamed.
Right.
Holland has spent money on this. America has spent money on this. And nobody would have touched this case if she would have been truthful and said at the very beginning, there's problems at home. I think my daughter's not coming home. And nobody would have got involved. And it just snowballed on her. And it's too much. You can't stop her right now.
Dan, I want to show you the first interview that we had of Beth Twitty, first when she arrived here in Aruba. I want you to see it, and after that, you can comment on it. See Director Popatsaki.
What's her name?
Natalee Holloway.
And how old is Natalee?
She is 18 years old.
When was the last day that she has been seen over here in Aruba? The latest development?
Sunday night, approximately 1:30 a.m.
Can you give us a brief description of how she looks? We have a picture over here, but still a brief description for anybody else that listens to it.
Something I'd like to comment on, Natalee's hair is blonde, it's straight, but here it might be curly. It could be curly, it could be straight. She's approximately 5'5". She weighs about 110 pounds. She has blue eyes, and she's very petite, maybe a size 2. And
when did she came to Aruba?
She came May the 26th, Thursday.
Okay, and at what hotel was she staying at?
The Holiday Inn.
The Holiday Inn.
Dan, Kel, this is the first interview, first when she arrived here. What do you think of that?
It was kind of no comment, you know. I mean, I hate to say that, but I was surprised that Jugs wasn't saying too much. Stepfather, yes. That was very, very...
He was always quiet.
Very quiet.
But in the book, he wasn't surprised that she missed her flight. I thought that was very interesting.
He says he was not surprised that she missed her flight, and Jugs said he didn't hesitate. He goes, well, maybe she missed her flight. So it was not that surprising. I mean, that interview, I mean, when we hooked up with Beth was a few months later when she asked us to go. We have the letters. She asked us to come over to the island and not to contact Helen, Louise, I want to say, her attorney. She gave us a cell. She says, don't talk to anybody over there. But when she found out that our paths crossed with the Vandersloots, then it wasn't so friendly so much because she really didn't like them. And so when Joran said something that was a key point, and I said this to one of her friends, Joran said something in the interview to Greta, and he says, Natalee said that my mom was like Hitler. Okay? That was a key point because Natalee has said that about Beth, because that was some home life going on.
Right.
So she knew for a fact that she was with Joran to be able to say that.
So she just thought he was hiding her.